she got her young scholar, and she's kind of like, you know what? I could use a little bodyguard at home. Fuck it, come here.
Second kid syndrome is a real fucking thing. It's a real thing, okay? And here's an example. Brandon, you got cookies downstairs, right? How many cookies you got downstairs?
Got like 3 packs.
Ask me how many fruit snack packs I got.
I don't see none in that closet.
Second kid fucking syndrome exists, guys.
Oh, no.
It exists in real life. It exists in fucking anime too, okay? And there you have it.
Where you think the anime learned it from?
Exactly.
Oh, that's that good shit.
What's up, everybody? It's your boy Ooch. I'm here with my brother Ooch and the homie Kai, and we are back again, once again. How y'all doing today, boys? Trifecta the gang is here once again. The best and your favorite Full Power Podcast episode 7. We're here with another banger episode because that's all we do is banger episodes, because let's face it, we are probably the most realistic ones out here talking about Dragon Ball and, you know, sometimes other anime. So if you're trying to get your fix on, then please hit that subscribe button and make sure you guys are sticking along. And if you're really fucking with us, well, of course, there's a Patreon that you can subscribe to us to and get some extra episodes and whatnot. There's plenty of tiers to check out, and, you know, you get to hear your name if you want to hear your name and all that kind of stuff. But we'll get into the rest of that. So, Brother Ooch, how you doing today, sir?
Doing pretty well. Slept good. You know, I was thinking about getting a haircut, but might do that either later or tomorrow. But we're feeling good today, you know?
Nice. Okay.
Ready.
All right, Kai-san, how about you, sir? How you doing today?
I'm chilling. I mean, not much has happened yet. It's pretty early.
Yeah, pretty early. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, with all things considered. So, all right, well, that's good. So, everyone's good here, all right? And, yeah, so like I said, Patreon, if you got any comments, questions, concerns outside of, you know, throwing them in the YouTube comments, hit us up, fullpowerpod@gmail.com, fullpowerpod@gmail.com. That's also where you're going to put your business inquiries and your fan art as well. And then, of course, we got the Twitter. So hit us up and follow us on Twitter @fullpowerpod, right? So, let's get into it. So, there's a specific topic that we had mentioned a few episodes ago, very briefly, and we figured we're going to save it because I'm sure we would dedicate, you know, a majority of time, if not the entire episode, talking about this one concept, right? And it's something that Brother Ooch brought up, that he's confused on how Saiyans that are not fully bred Saiyans, like they're not 100%, how are, like, wouldn't they theoretically be weaker than, you know, a Saiyan that is full blood? And so we can get into that. So I guess, Brandon, I will lead this to you, really, why you think that should be the case, because obviously it's not, but, you know.
Yeah, I just don't understand, because, like, for example, I guess I'll use Goku and Gohan, really, as, like, the prime example. Like, my Goku is full-blooded Saiyan, right? So theoretically, he should be way stronger than Gohan could ever potentially be. Like, even when, like, they train together, for example, or whatever. Like sure, like, you go back to you look at Z and shit, and until they went into the hyperbolic time chamber and shit, and Gohan really was training, like, with his dad and shit and everything. Like, that's when Gohan technically surpassed Goku when he achieved Super Saiyan 2, because we all suspect and kinda, I guess, can come to an agreement that he unlocked that form in the hyperbolic time chamber, or Goku at least saw the potential of that, and to bring it out of him, and he was hyping him up so through that whole series. So, like, it's just mad confusing to a degree, because it's like, why like, how could we really think that, like, Gohan how do we really think Gohan could be stronger than Goku at, like, in general, like, especially with the amount of training and effort that Goku puts in on his own? Like, you can't just put Gohan into the conclusion now, like, and just say like if he committed himself at this point in time that over time Gohan will be stronger than Goku. I don't believe that shit because Goku's never gonna drop training.
No.
Like I feel like at this point especially, like it's impossible for Gohan to outdo Goku.
Okay.
I'm gonna say that. I'm gonna say that clearly. Because I don't care how many boosts this fucking guy gets. Gohan. I'm talking about Gohan here.
All right.
Because this man could just be sitting on his ass, and then all of a sudden Toriyama wants to give this man another power up out of the blue, due to good reason, I guess. Because I don't mind man's getting a power up, but then all those Gohan heads out there want to say, you know, he's now stronger or on par with Goku. Like I'm not cool with that. So especially due to the fact that Gohan's only like half Saiyan. So it's like yeah, he has Goku's blood and everything like that. So of course he's gonna be strong as fuck. But I feel like half blood should have a limit. Yeah, I think I'll leave it at that for now. But we'll probably get more into depth with it.
Kai, your face looked like you
how
had
y'all
something to
answer.
add to that. Did you have anything to add to that?
No, I mean, it makes sense. Saiyan blood diluted should be weaker. That's not how they. That's exactly what it, bro. That's exactly what it is. We're talking about like we're not talking about a Saiyan mixed with like a fucking
Frieza race.
We're talking about humans. We are talking about Earthlings. We are talking about bottom of the barrel, below zero power level dirt. Okay, like this is sad. This is Saiyan blood diluted. This is it's like instead of getting like a real fucking drink, you know, like when you just have water and then you just mix a little powder in it, like there you go. Here's a juice. Like, get the fuck out of here. You know that's just not the same.
Yeah.
But that's not how they wrote it, and their reasoning behind it was because, oh, you know, the emotional side, you know, when Saiyans get really in tap with themselves and their emotions, things like that, you know, we see that power just kind of unleash itself.
Right.
But people always want to throw reference to, you know, Gohan as a kid and the whole Raditz thing, and when he went rage mode back then, and all the times he screamed and things like that, like, oh, he has this Ozaru thing. Stop. Gohan is not special. Every single Saiyan has access to Ozaru. Stop. That's not what's happening here. Okay, he was a kid. He displayed something incredible. I am not denying him that. All I am trying to say is that y'all need to stop treating him like he's special, because at the end of the day, every single Saiyan has access to that.
Yeah, not to derail or like to go off course too much, but it really makes me curious as to how it would have been for Goten and Trunks if, you know, Toriyama fucking remembered to give them their tails, right? But we'll never see that, I don't think, and unless, you know, they implement that now, which, I mean, that would be a very Dragon Ball thing to do if you think about it, where if they were to decide like, yeah, let's just bring it back with no explanation, right? That is a very Dragon Ball thing to do. So
Absolutely.
If that ever happened, you heard it here first, right? Of
Yo,
course.
I actually. Well, how much more do you have to say? Because I actually have something interesting now.
Oh, go ahead.
I think.
I mean, I know what I'm gonna say in response to everything, so go ahead.
Yeah. So if we want to do like a bunch of comparisons, right, between like I guess full blood and half blood, and I just thought of this because you said Goten, and I'll even say Kid Trunks in this case.
Yeah.
Goten and even Kid Trunks are technically both half-blooded Saiyans, like full half-blood, not just like a quarter or nothing. Right. Because they're Goku's fucking kids, or kid.
Yeah.
Goten.
Yeah, they're in the same like generation, kind of.
So yeah. So if we want to compare like Gohan to Goten, then we can arguably say that if Goten actually like committed himself to training and shit, while Gohan fucking slacks off, Goten can be way stronger than Gohan, or like, you know, he can be in that realm, so to speak. But I would never compare Goten to Goku, for example, and say he's gonna be stronger than Goku because Goku is
That's-
always in the gym.
That's what makes it so bold too, because people will compare Gohan to Goku all day, but not Goten to Goku. But
Yeah.
Goten to Gohan is not a
comparable.
bold. Yeah, it's comparable as fuck because Goten is the youngest Super Saiyan ever.
Right.
Right now, right? Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's correct. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So like for example, if Gohan and Goten were to really be in the gym like that, over time I would boldly state that Goten could potentially catch up to Gohan. And as soon as Gohan starts slacking off again, Goten will surpass Gohan just due to the fact that they're both equally blooded.
Right.
And that's how I'm gonna word it. So
Just a quick side note, like super off top. Well, I guess not super off topic, but quick side note. We're not gonna talk about how Goten learned Super Saiyan. We're not gonna talk about who taught him Super Saiyan.
Yeah.
This is why we made this an episode, because there's so many great points to look at this whole topic from, because for those that don't remember, it was Chi-Chi. Okay?
Right.
The same woman who put Gohan in the books. So
Right.
right.
Because she got her young scholar and she's kind of like, you know what? I could use a little bodyguard at home. Fuck it, come
Second
here.
kid syndrome is a real
Second kid
fucking thing. It's a real thing, okay? And here's an example. Brandon, you got cookies downstairs, right? How many cookies you got downstairs?
Got like 3 packs.
Ask me how many fruit snack packs I got.
I don't see none in that closet.
Second kid fucking syndrome exists, guys.
Oh, no.
It exists in real life. It exists in fucking anime too, okay? And there you have it.
Where you think the anime learned it from?
Exactly. Real life, right? As fiction as this shit might be sometimes,
That was bold.
it's crazy, right? But that right there is crazy, right? So to go back onto the tracks, so the first thing I wanted to say, the first thing I wanted to say was that the idea of like, because you guys make great points, right? Like diluted blood from Saiyans, when you put it that way, yes, they shouldn't be as strong as a Saiyan with full blood. But I think this is just another example of how when you have generational anything, right? Like in life, in anime, not even just with Dragon Ball. Like I've seen this in everything, where it's like and it's not that they have to be like some crazy prodigy, but usually what ends up happening is as the generations move on, they're always meant or set up to be better or stronger than the previous. And I've said this so many different times in a lot of different ways. And this is like, this is obviously no stranger to, borrow or using that concept, because if when you, and I'm going to break it down even further, because we're using Gohan to Goku, right? Let me use Goku to Bardock, right? Because when you think of it this way, right? Bardock clearly was a strong guy for being a low-class warrior, right? But clearly, I mean, something funny happened and he was able to hold his own against Gas. Neither here nor there, right? However way it was done, but it happened, right? And so he held his own. He had his Ozaru. He was clearly a reliable, Saiyan, right? But then his son, okay, and this is the interesting part, okay? Goku was born second, all right? So I don't really know if order of children matter, but Raditz, I mean, he wasn't, who's to say Raditz could have been up there if he was given the proper, imagine if Raditz remained as a character. He, I'm sure, would be another Super Saiyan.
But that's the thing, though, right? Raditz is the first child. Goku's the second.
Yeah.
So Goku got free on the Saiyan pod. He got second kid syndrome. They were like, save my child.
Well, exactly. He was the real thriving one, right?
He was the thriving one.
He was the real, yeah. Raditz got to live, but he didn't get to live. He didn't see all this other shit out. Uncle Raditz, he's in the dirt right now. But
and when you think about it too, his sons did get to live, and then they died at the same time.
Yeah, that's some crazy shit when you think of it like that. But,
Right.
obviously Goku being the one to, of course, live on throughout the story, even in depth, and then brought back and all that kind of stuff, which is interesting. But when you look at it going further back, like even before Z, Goku in his own right was a very talented young individual, right? And this is the thing, right? I notice it's kind of like a trend with the Dragon Ball fandom. A lot of folks, they haven't experienced the original Dragon Ball, okay? And this is Dragon Ball No Z, okay? Because, and I can tell, because you don't really see too many people referencing the original ever. Unless you're geekdom or you're like anyone that, is a real fan of and has seen all of that shit. No one ever makes references. Everything is always going back to Z. Sometimes people want to look at GT and not pretend like they don't want to, but they end up doing it anyway. And then obviously all the shit with Super. But the reality is, and this is very important, is that, and honestly I feel like for all of us on this right now, if we were to all watch Dragon Ball right now, I feel like we'd enjoy it more so, because watching Dragon Ball as a kid, I'm sure you'd enjoy it just fine, right? But here's the thing, Dragon Ball does something that I don't think Z does that well, or even Super. And the fact that this is one of the best versions of Goku, because he is, first of all, he's young, he's a kid, he's 14 actually, right? He's 14 years old, but he has no in real life human interaction experience. So when he learns shit, it's the funniest fucking thing in the world. Like him learning what a female is the funniest in 2022, the funniest fucking thing I've ever seen. And it's so funny. And it's interesting to watch it now, especially because back then Toriyama didn't see this all happening the way that it did. But obviously, they wrote all of the things to kind of complement what was already existing. But my point is that Goku has always been talented. And obviously he was a full-blooded Saiyan to another full-blooded Saiyan. But Bardock, for what we got to see him do, it just seemed like Goku was just, like, obviously way more talented than his dad. And that's just a generation to generation. So, like, and the one thing, and I'm pretty sure I mentioned this, Goku has always been, he's been the same. He's always wanted to train and get stronger and learn, right? As soon as he found out about Master Roshi, he wanted to learn from him. And the second he saw Roshi do the Kamehameha, Goku did it right on the spot. Because he was like, I want to learn how to do that. And Roshi was like, oh, it's going to take you like 5 years to master. Even though Goku's was not a good one, he fucking did a little one. Right on the spot. At that young age. So think about this. Back then, I know nowadays, seeing the Kamehameha is like, who fucking cares? Vegeta's doing it in Legend. Right? We got everybody doing fucking Kamehameha waves. Back then, that was like how when we saw Goten and Trunks go Super Saiyan as kids, like you mentioned. Back then it was a big deal. So now it's like, okay, now progress the times. Now it's like, okay, Gohan, when he was a kid and Goku was, older adult, right? Daddy Goku, whatever. Gohan showed his little genius, or however you want to word it, as soon as he saw his dad getting fucked up. And he broke out the Saiyan pod. I don't think the thing here really to take away from all this, like my point is that even diluted, as long as you are a Saiyan, you gotta drop in there. You have a good chance of being like, just that, because like I think that would just, that alone, that concept kind of just applies to any kind of alien race or just a race in general. Because like I feel like, for example, if I was to bring in the Kryptonians, right, Superman, I feel like that dude and his future kids, grandkids, they're all gonna have Kryptonian in them. So they can all be on the same shit. And it's up to them to, if they got the talent, cool. If they don't, they're always going to be Kryptonian. Like it's not, and the same thing here. It's not like every Saiyan, half breed or quarter breed or whatever. It's not like they're all geniuses and super talented. Vegeta has a daughter that everyone forgets about. She not doing nothing. Bola, right? She not doing shit, or Bra. What? It depends on the version, I guess, that you're watching, because it's the same character. And that's how it goes, right? And that's just how it goes. And I think that that's basically what I think right there is just like, it's not really about that the half breeds should be weaker. It's just more or less like, well, how was your family tree? You know?
I have something here, because as you were saying about like the half breeds and shit, I was thinking in my head. So let's kind of try to simplify this shit. So it's like, okay, so we know Gohan is half Saiyan, half human.
Yeah,
right.
Earthling.
The human half is complete shit. So unless you're saying he was half Saiyan, half mutant, then we're talking. Okay. Because now that blood is worth something.
Exactly.
and now we can say that Gohan has the potential to be stronger than Goku, essentially, because he's full Saiyan. Because the comparison between Bardock and Goku, that's comparable just because they're both full-blooded Saiyans, and the generation conspiracy or whatever makes sense. It makes sense because the generational shit makes sense in like overall, because like obviously when you have sons or in general, like you want them to be stronger than you, but they have to have your whole essence, like your whole bloodline. Like that's the thing. So it's like Bardock and Goku, like that comparison makes full sense, and it makes sense that Goku was able to become stronger over time, even though Bardock didn't live long enough, obviously, to maybe reach a potential that Goku maybe wouldn't reach or something like that, you know. But it makes sense that Goku was able to maintain strength and like grow as an individual and be stronger over time. So it's like, go on.
I wanna throw something in there too that I was thinking about a little earlier, because you know Gohan is still extremely talented. Like, you know, like we always shit on mans, but at the end of the day he is still half Saiyan, so he's at least okay, you know. So I'd like to just say that while he is talented, and he has been talented fresh out the womb, as most Saiyans are, because monkey see, monkey do is real.
Yes, it is.
Don't forget that Gohan has all the potential in the world. Gohan has this potential, blah, blah, blah. He got that shit unlocked by the Grand Elder.
Correct.
The Namekian.
Right.
When he was a kid. He got that shit pumped all the way up. Boom. Unlocked for him. Didn't have to think about it. Then he went to his teens, did Super Saiyan 2. That shit was on his own. Good job. Props to you. That's the Saiyan blood in you, not the human one. Get with it. Emotions, you want to use the emotions thing? Go ahead. Sure. The emotions from the human side amplified him, but not power-wise. I promise you that much.
Not power-wise.
So then we look even further, and then we go to Goten and Trunks. Goten, the youngest Super Saiyan ever. That's fucking crazy. They fused. They learned Super Saiyan 3 because monkey see, monkey do is real.
Yes, it is.
At the youngest age ever. Like, that is crazy. And Goku even saw that shit and said it himself. He was like, yo, if I don't start like picking up my training, these boys are gonna surpass me.
Yeah.
Like, he was like,
they
at
would
that
only
time, like, he was
surpass them
pressed.
together, though.
Yeah, but that's still crazy though, because you know what happens, like once they defuse and shit, like they can train. They went in the hyperbolic time chamber and trained with each other, and literally just got their fusion stronger, got their shit, like got made up all their moves. Like, it was perfect. It was literally a match made in heaven. So that's absolutely crazy. But here's the thing. They got Super Saiyan 3, and then people are gonna be like, "Oh yeah, but Ultimate Gohan, okay? Ultimate Gohan is a Gohan that, and if I'm calling it potential unleashed Gohan, whatever the fuck you want to call it, right? That is someone who got his potential unlocked again.
And there it is.
Goten never got that shit. Trunks never got that shit. Tell me one full-blooded Saiyan that needed their potential unlocked.
Nah.
Oh.
We don't go there.
We don't go there.
We don't go there.
No.
They would never. Their pride would never let them. They'd be like, nah, I want that.
The most they do is fuse, and that's
yeah.
that's kind of crushing their pride because they're not doing it themselves.
Even
But
holding hands to achieve God form was like
A
painful.
lot.
Right. Yeah. That
Yeah.
Was a lot.
All right, so this is great because now I just realized something else. And this actually adds to the conversation of the half breeds versus the full breeds, and there's a glaring difference that I'm noticing now that is actually proves my point, right? With the whole, and this is more or less, this is actually, now that I think about it, this is more on the lines of, it's not necessarily about just a generational, the future generation is always supposed to meant to be meant to surpass the previous, but obviously what helps that is your bloodline. If you come from a family that is talented, that they're raw, and they're known for what they're known for, it's almost expected that your offspring is gonna be OD. And that is with everything, not just with Dragon Ball. That's with everything.
I got you. I got something. Well, you. I want you to explain this because you already know. But just throwing Naruto in there. Boruto is expected to be stronger due to what reason? Now you can explain because you already know what I'm saying.
Right. Okay. So Brandon, before he brought up, human, Saiyan. Human is trash, but if it was Saiyan and an alien, OD, right? Obviously, depending, not just any. But in Naruto's case, in that universe, Boruto is the Naruto family line and a Hyuga.
Hyuga.
Yo, Boruto's broke off as soon as he came out the womb, and his sister. So like. That speaks volumes. And honestly, and that's a broken example because of what I'm saying. That applies to what I'm saying too, because that family bloodline, either direction, is ridiculous. Like, you look down the Hyugas, they're all OD. You look down Naruto's family, bro. Yeah.
And they're setting up for Sasuke's daughter and Boruto, and that's gonna be an OD tree in itself.
I said that shit. I said that as soon as I found out that Sasuke's kid was a girl. I was like, okay, well, I know what's gonna happen eventually, and when that child comes in whatever future,
he's gonna have everything.
That motherfucking nah. Let's not even get into that.
But bloodline. But moral of the story, bloodline is important.
It is important.
So really. Realistically, Gohan, Goten, Kid Trunks, they ain't never gonna compare to Vegeta or Goku.
But
like,
hold on.
unless they stop their training regimen, bro, like it's not gonna happen.
So let me get to my original point.
Yeah, go ahead.
So the original point I was trying to make was that the glaring difference that I'm noticing is that as soon as we exited the full-blooded space, I noticed that the half-breeds and beyond are more open-minded to trying things and giving things a chance. And here's the fucking craziest part. How long did it take Goku and Vegeta to fucking get in sync? Goten and Trunks did that shit as children. They have no experience in comparison to Goku and Vegeta. Obviously, when we're talking about them in Z, right? Chi-Chi taught Goten how to go Super Saiyan. Trunks went Super Saiyan because he wanted to go to the fucking carnival or some shit. And Vegeta said no, right? And Vegeta's like, Super Saiyan's a child's plaything now. Like, he was fucking shitting himself in the motherfucking little
he had already had it at that point.
Oh, right. Yeah, like, I don't remember exactly how that went, but I just remember that whole thing, like, Vegeta being mad as fuck.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, because think about it. Vegeta needed to go to a planet where he was gonna die in order for him to fucking unlock that shit. Trunks did it, no problem. No problem. And then on top of that, he had a friend.
Dude, he just had to make his back tingly, you know?
Okay, well, I'll get to them. I'll get to them too, right?
No,
Because let's not forget about Universe 6. Yo, when Goten and Trunks started, like, really collabing and like, fighting with each other, they never had that problem of, they don't have this, they don't have the Saiyan pride that Vegeta really is the only one who has this prideful shit. All it is with Goku is he's just selfish because he wants to fight everybody. That's the difference. There is no, he maybe now going forward he'll have this whole, like, he'll maybe now that
I think they're gonna forget.
Yeah, well, we'll see.
I think it's because of that human side, bro.
Well, but
I'm not sure though.
But that's what I'm saying.
It's either the human side or just how they were growing up. Like,
right?
They were together as kids.
Exactly.
They grew together, so they didn't mind.
Yeah, know? But that's the thing. That's what I'm saying. Clearly, right? They were obviously brought up differently. They weren't born on planet Vegeta. They weren't raised over there. They were raised as Earthlings. Gohan was raised as an Earthling, but the fact remains, they're bloodlines. Vegeta's bloodline, clearly a good one. Goku's bloodline, clearly a good one. And
But Goku was raised on Earth.
Get the fuck out.
But still, the bloodline. The bloodline is OD. And then go look. The further out you go, the more OD it gets. And look, I have no problem referencing GT because it exists, right? And at a point, this is all we had. So I'm not gonna fucking disrespect it and just be like, okay, we can't never. No, fuck you. Okay, go to the GT movie with Goku Jr. That's 2 generations after Pan.
Holy shit.
That's great. So how many fucking great grandpa Goku? And at that very last episode of GT when they showed Goku Jr. versus Vegeta Jr., what did Vegeta Jr. say?
Great.
Let's go blonde. They don't even know what the fuck Super Saiyan is.
Bro, they have 1/16 Saiyan blood. Let's go blonde.
And let's go blonde. Let's go fucking Paris Hilton.
I actually fucked with that. Not that, like, that scene and everything.
Of
Like,
course.
Crazy.
Of
That
course.
that was probably the best thing GT.
Stop.
Probably
Pan
did.
just shitting herself like, yep, those are definitely their children. Or like, you know, like their ancestors.
That's
like
exactly the lineage, the
Yeah,
fucking
the
bloodline,
lineage.
son.
But like the only way, like, I don't know, like this is where the bloodline shit kind of like gets out of control, because it's like the only way another full-blooded Saiyan would be able to be created is if, like, I mean, I don't even know, is that even possible at some point?
No.
Just because like they're already half human, half Saiyan, and then like they would have to get with another half human, half Saiyan. It's like
math.
so complicated.
the only way currently, based on the information we have, the only way for them to create more full-blooded Saiyans is if they went to Universe 6.
Yup. That's the only way. And honestly, the only way that could ever happen is if they did it with themselves. Like if Kaba ended up with Kale or Caulifla.
Right.
That's the only way. Or if they had other characters over there that we don't know about, because
they're full Saiyan,
they're all full blood.
Yes,
So,
sir.
And unless we're seeing
They're
Goku
much
and
more
Vegeta,
evolved too.
well,
like
yeah. Like unless we're seeing Goku and Vegeta having an affair, which I don't think is happening. That's that's the only way you're gonna see full breed. But like that much doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if you have 100% Saiyan in you. You just have to have a percentage. Goku Jr., like we said, is like a
just a
16th.
drop.
Just a fucking drop, son. As long as that is in the bloodline, you're good. That's really all it is.
Like if there was, I mean, y'all probably about to say some shit about this, but if the only way we can create an OD specimen is like with Saiyan blood is if fucking like a Dr. Gero fucking made like basically a cell, but being able to produce or being able to like make babies and shit like that with somebody else.
I mean,
like,
Cell had Cell Juniors.
I know.
Yeah,
And
But
like Cell had Frieza's,
like the Cell
Piccolos,
Juniors,
like
the Cell Juniors weren't
Saiyans,
projected
like-
to be stronger than Cell himself. They were just stronger than the average fucking like
nah,
human
the
or
Cell
Saiyan.
Juniors were they were on par with who they were fighting in that tournament. Like
Right.
there was Cell Jr. that was as strong as Tien. There was one that was strong as yeah, like they were all and Gohan took them all out by himself.
Exactly. Exactly. So like, you know,
The bloodline.
like the bloodline shit could go crazy because you could have like a Majin Saiyan. You could like shit could be created over time, but like it would have to make sense for it to even be a thing.
Yeah, well,
Like I feel like it would have to be lab created more so than like just fucking sex.
yeah, but
Sex
but
created
the
type
thing
of-
with that is like, you know, obviously we've seen that concept already with Cell. You know, like Cell had Saiyan in him. And I mean, and that's another fucking thing that they dropped forever ago. That the Saiyan cell, the S cells, they haven't done anything with that yet. But they could. And just like you're saying, like if there was to ever do or want to have another full-bred Saiyan, it would never be full because it's artificial.
Yeah, it would never be
Artificial
full.
is not the fucking same. It could be similar, it could come close, but it's not organic. And that's always
it would
going to be the
like,
difference.
Like something that would make sense, kind of, would be like Oob with Pan, for example, or some shit like that. Even though that's weird, but it's like it makes kind of sense because like Pan is like has Saiyan blood in her. Oob is like a Majin, is he?
But
Well,
she's-
no.
Oob is like
What,
Oob.
Oob is what? Oob is
I don't
what?
know
A
what-
mutant?
He's a fucking Oob is an Earthling.
Ain't no fucking way, bro.
He's an Earthling
He's a
reincarnated with
special
some special
Earthling then.
shit. Yeah.
Yeah, he's a special one.
He's
then.
he's a Earthling reincarnated with something a little extra from Shenron.
Right.
From fucking Boo.
And but
Like,
that's the thing,
Majin.
right? So here, all right. So
That makes no sense.
if we're gonna transition to talking about Oob with this whole topic, dude. And this is the thing. His bloodline is going to be crazy because
that's what I'm
think about this. He was born. When he was born, okay, he was basically reborn in a sense because Goku made a request, and the request was, I hope I can fight you again as a good guy. So somebody up there heard him. It was probably Whis, fucking guy. Whis probably was like, oh, ding, right? Whis probably heard that motherfucker, and then the second Oob's mom was pushing him out or getting pulled out, whatever. The essence of the whole Majin Buu, boom, right there.
So
Deep within,
shouldn't we be able to say then that his blood is just different? Like, would you argue that it's not fully human, or
Yeah,
something
well,
along
that
the
I mean,
lines
yeah,
of
sure, I guess.
I would.
Because if we're gonna say that Majin Buu, Kid Buu, whatever, is now Oob, isn't it safe to say he's at least either half or full like Majin technically?
Well, yeah, he's at least. Well, so let me think here. So it was the Grand Dai Kaioshin or whatever. How does that story go? He literally was fighting Majin Buu, and then he sealed.
Right.
whatever.
Yeah, no.
Either way, Majin Buu is essentially now Oob in that sense, but he's not like he's not fully Majin, but he's at least half, I guess.
Yeah, so if we're talking about trying to make the fucking ultimate specimen, then it's gonna be Oob with Saiyan something.
Right. But
it's gonna be something along the lines of that.
But again, it's the bloodline, and that's what I'm saying. If he ends up with Pan, for example, which I'm pretty sure like Oob is, I mean, I don't know how big of an age gap that they have, but that's not gonna matter because I mean, it's not like they're gonna be fucking having kids as kids, okay?
Right, yeah, no.
So like when they're of age and that that ends up happening. I mean, Dragon Ball Epsilon already like did that. Like that's what people in their headcanons always has believed that Pan was gonna just end up with Oob. Just because they're around the same fucking age and all that shit. So if they do have kids, which we did see they had 3 in Epsilon, take that for what you will, they were OD. They were OD. And then Oob at that stage, he was crazy. Like he just kept getting stronger. Like, he was Majub at that point because it was after GT. And then what happened in GT? Boo fused with Oob. So there was Majub. names, but it
Yeah,
happened.
no, but I mean, the whole module concept that's cool in itself, but like because they can't unfuse at that point, right? No,
I mean,
like
I
he's
mean, I'm
module
sure they
forever.
can because like the way Boo works is by piecing himself apart. But I don't think it's something that would ever happen, or should ever happen.
I wouldn't be surprised if they did, because listen,
Right.
man, like, look, this is the one big takeaway from Dragon Ball is never say never. Never say never. Don't ever think that you fully understand something either, because that's when they'll change it on you. And then, we that's a common theme and thing that we talk about here on this podcast over and over time, as reminders to the listeners, the viewers, and everything. Excuse me, because that's just how it goes,
The best thing you can understand about Dragon Ball is that you will never fully understand anything.
When you think you understand, you don't.
Don't.
Yeah.
But I mean, that's really all that bloodline shit, man. Like for all y'all Gohan heads, he's never gonna be stronger than Vegeta or Goku, bro. Like maybe for a period of time, maybe. But I mean, especially at this point where the story is, he's not. Fuck Gohan Beast.
And like,
I don't care. Oh, okay.
and because we're kind of at the transitioning point anyway. Like we're talking about diluted bloodlines and shit, and which should be or would be stronger, right? I kind of want to take that and talk about it with fusion as well, because that's another thing, two beings becoming one, where if you pick the wrong mixture of two, that shit goes south.
What do you mean by that?
So we know for the Metamoran fusion, the dance, we know that they have to be at the same power level, and they have to be mind, body, and soul, like in sync, doing the dance, do it perfectly, boom, good fusion, good result.
Right.
So that one is kind of like a foolproof one. That one feels like a I don't really know how to put it, but it feels like a training course fusion, because all the conditions have to be aligned perfectly for it to happen. And if you mess it up, it's like, oh, you messed it up, try again later, right? But the Patara is completely different.
Well, yeah.
The Patara is completely different because it doesn't require any type of syncing at all.
Nope.
Not even a little bit.
It's like a force fusion, pretty much.
Yeah, it's a force fusion, exactly. So things can definitely go south, and I feel like we see it go south quite a few times if you think about it, because like Goku and Vegeta, that shit went great, right?
Right.
So that one's out. But what about the Elder Kaioshin? And then when he fused with the fucking old ass witch, he got his age cut. And on top of that, like, he gained a couple magic abilities from it too, but that man's old, weak, and decrepit.
Yeah.
So that shit went south. And like, I don't know. We saw Goku in the Buu arc hesitating to fuse with Dende or Hercule or any of these remaining niggas, because he was like picturing the result in his mind, and he was like, yikes. He's like, that's probably gonna make me weaker. He's like, I shouldn't do that. And then he looked at Hercule and he was like, oh, that's gonna make me weaker, but he does know martial arts, so fuck it. Hey, that really almost happened. Goku.
They did him in the games. They did him in the games.
I remember. But yeah, like that's what I'm saying, right? Like, so the dance is foolproof because the conditions have to be aligned off rip. But if you're using the Patara, that's dangerous as fuck. That is not a fusion to be toyed with. That is a fusion meant for the gods. That's why it's not permanent on humans and mortals, because that shit should not be in their hands in the first place.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, the Patara, like, another perfect example, in my personal opinion, before anyone comes at me, another perfect example is Goku Black's fusion.
I was gonna mention that.
Cause dude, Zabasu's fucking trash. Goku Black manhandled Goku, Vegeta, and Trunks at their best simultaneously with his arms crossed, he had them manhandled by clones. Then he fused because the immortal Zamasu, the bitch nigga Zamasu, got scared. That's why they fused. And the result, they got more power. Why? Because I feel like they got more power because, one, it's a fusion. It still does get stronger, but Zamasu is way too weak to be trying to keep up with Goku Black. It's not possible. We literally saw him get duffed. Immortal Zamasu is a fucking bitch. He just has an immortal body. That's the only thing he had going for him.
Yeah, I mean, but look at that right there. Like, the reason why that fusion flopped altogether was because you were mixing immortal with mortal.
Exactly.
And that's a problem because then that just doesn't
their fusion
mix.
because like think about it though, like Goku Black manhandled 2.5 Super Saiyan gods by himself, then they fused, became merged Zamasu, and then we have Vegito, a real fusion.
You shot.
He put him down. The only reason merged Zamasu didn't go down is because of the immortal parts of him.
Yeah.
But all the power of merged Zamasu came straight from Black. I don't care how much of a prodigy Zamasu was. Like, I feel like the result of him being any type of stronger was just because it is still a fusion at the end of the day, and because it was technically the same mind fused.
Yo, merged Zamasu was literally a fusion and a fusion. Like,
yeah.
See, and that's crazy. And I feel like, well, no, you know, that's why there's always a balance that needs to occur. Because if it was Zamasu and a Zamasu, it wouldn't have been shit. He needed Goku's body. That's what
exactly.
Goku, so to do anything, right?
Yeah.
So then when you do that whole thing, like they were too greedy. Goku Black was enough.
It was plenty.
They
fucked it up.
Yep.
They fucked it up.
They
They dropped the Dragon Balls.
Yeah, because the initial fusion was fine. Like they wouldn't have to worry about shit because it was just like a very a unique fusion where it's like comparable to like how the Namekians do it. Because when the Namekians...
Wait, what fusion are you referring to?
Like when Zamasu took Goku's body and became Goku Black.
Okay.
Yeah,
go ahead.
Yeah, like, because like when you think about the Namekians, when they do their fusion, they just become like a new being, but like it's like a sync. That's literally what...
It's like a body swap, not a fusion.
Yeah, like that's why it's unique, because it's not like your typical shit. So yeah. I don't know, like I just think it's mad funny because you want to know, like, I just thought of something that would be like very weird if they ever were to do this. I feel like this would only happen in like a movie or some shit. Like this is like some movie type like fucking shit.
If you're gonna talk about them bringing him back.
No, listen.
Okay.
I'm talking about like, cause we're on the topic of fusions and shit. Like if they had a character that was already fused, but then they took that fusion character and used a Potara with someone else that wasn't like fused. So then what would happen with that fusion? That would fuck them all up, because
Fusionception.
Fusionception. Because listen, if the regular fusion has a time limit, and we know the Potara, they have 1 hour, no matter what, they have 1 fucking hour. Then that means that at some point, that fusion, they're gonna like fucking die or some shit.
It's Splitsville.
They're gonna be all fucking. They're gonna have like 4 arms.
But that's the thing, though. Wasn't the time limit for? Because that's the thing. They keep playing with this shit, man. Like I can't keep up. But I'm pretty sure initially the time limit for the dance was 30 minutes.
Right.
And the Potara was permanent. Now we know the Potara is an hour. But I don't recall them changing the dance to an hour.
No, they never changed the dance to an hour.
So the dance is 30 minutes and the Potara is an hour.
Yes. Yeah. And then also.
So imagine dancing and then fusing with the Potara, and then what happens when the dance splits inside?
That's what I'm saying. That's my question, because it's just like.
That would be the most OD ultimate fusion ever, and I wonder if they would even like. I wonder what type of power they would even bring.
I feel like at that point, what would have to happen is they would have to consciously know that they actually have a short amount of time before this new character gets totally like disfigured and all fucked up, because at that point it's just like, yeah, sure, Patara gives you an hour, but internally you don't have an hour. You have however long that first fusion lasts, which is like, oh my god, you're fighting against the clock. But what else has happened? Well, with the Metamoran, the normal fusion dance, we've learned that, well, when you power up, that shortens your time. And these motherfuckers are always powering up, so it's just like, that's
but
what,
like, who would they even like double fuse with?
Gogeta
like,
Broly.
I knew that
Easy.
was coming.
I'm fucking dead.
Easy.
Dude,
That's,
fuck it, man.
what?
Just, you know what? Gogeta Broly versus Black Frieza. A fusion Black Frieza, you know.
Holy shit.
Frieza Black. There you go. That's the fusion name.
Frieza Black.
Versus
Oh, yo, if that shit ever happened, nah. Yo, see, that's the most OD name change too, because he's already Black Frieza. And then if he goes
Frieza
with Goku Black, Frieza Black. OD.
Goza.
No. Like, nah. Black Frieza, Goku, freaking Frieza Black, son.
Yeah, just swapping it like that is a flex.
That
like,
is a
watch this.
huge flex. He'd be like, with the name swap.
Be like, I just got stronger.
Yup. Wow, that's crazy. I wouldn't even want that character, like a Frieza Black, to even have hair. Like, it would look like Frieza with a wig.
Right?
It would look
That's
ridiculous.
so weird. That's not right.
Oh, it would just look ridiculous.
Shit like that's not right.
Yeah, no. Yeah, that'd be mad funny. But yeah, this was an interesting episode to say the least, as far as talking about all the bloodlines. That's the, I mean, honestly, look, like, that's the takeaway. It's all about the bloodlines. It's all about the bloodlines. It has, even with how I say that all the generations are meant to surpass the last. And honestly, even on a weak front, when you have like a weak bloodline, over time, that family tree, with all of the other things that they're surrounded with, contribute to their like their evolving and whatnot. So like, and I guess like a good example would literally be like anyone that started all like think of like Oob's family right now, right? They're village people. They don't fight. Isn't he like the only one out of his whole village that's doing that? He's the starting point for his family tree now.
But Oob is literally like a brand new fucking tree.
Well,
like, he's the start because of the wish that Goku made.
He's the start of a good one, like a good one. That's the.
But he's like, his blood is just different. That's like, I don't know.
Well, yeah, that's
like,
what, but listen, this is how it happens, right? Like, miracles occur and just random shit. Like, this is how geniuses, because think about it, every single family out there, right? Whether we're talking Dragon Ball, we're talking anything, okay? When life happens, right? And then you have all these different families here and there and everywhere, right? There's a chance that somebody or a group of people scattered across all these families and everything, there's gonna be the special ones that they bring all this shit to the table, like, oh, they're so talented, they could do this, they could do that, and then they have kids, and then it's expected, like, the kid will have some of those talents, if not all of them. The same thing happens. Then that kid has a kid, and the same thing can happen, and it gets passed down by the generations, because it has to start somewhere. Somebody needs to be known or do something of some sort of value in order for it to be passed along, and then that's how a legacy is born. So this shit was interesting, to say the least.
Yeah. No.
So let me.
I mean, there's a bunch of conspiracies and shit that could be made or whatever, but
yeah,
a couple theories. But
yeah, I mean,
that's it.
That is that was. I hope this helped folks understand all that shit a little bit more, because it's a very basic concept, but you know, I can understand why people could confuse it because, you know, at the end of the day, it's like when you.
At the end of the day, it's confusing.
Well, yeah.
It is confusing because things have to. It's like things have to line up and like make sense. Because like.
And that's just not Dragon Ball.
It is, yeah. Like,
that's just not Dragon Ball style.
I feel like I always tend to use the example of like if Goku were to stop training and Gohan were to take it seriously, then he would then. I would.
What kind of handicap ass like
you know what I mean? Like
nah, listen.
Like, that's not gonna realistically happen though. But that's the only thing you could really say to try and debunk the whole thing and be like, oh, it doesn't matter about the bloodline, but it really does. Like, I don't know.
Well, we know Goten is we know Goten is gifted in his own right. But as far as Gohan is concerned, his whole concept of a character, his conceptualization is that exact thing. He has raw talent and potential. He is the fucking all about this potential bullshit. This dude got his potential unlocked twice.
That's what I'm saying though. Like, why can't he do it himself?
Right? No, but that's the thing. Either way, like, I'm not saying that as like I don't know, like as an insult or some shit. But the fact will always remain is that he has feats and he has shit to him that he can say or whatever. But him, like, at his core, his character has always been, and the series has reminded people, whether they want to fucking remember this or not, is that if he wanted to, he could be the strongest on Earth. On Earth. They point that shit out. On Earth. And guess what? He was not born like his dad. So that will always nullify, nerf, or however way you want to put it, that will bring Gohan notches down.
Debunk.
Right, you know, because and this is the difference, right? I'm not a Gohan hater. Okay? If anything, I probably care more about Gohan than most of you fucking Gohan fans, because some of y'all don't understand how your character was written. Okay? Don't come at me because I love Broly. Look, I've loved Broly since he made no sense. Since he made zero sense. Why was he so strong? Why is he mad at fucking Kakarot? Because he was crying next to him as a baby? How the fuck did he remember that? That's the only shit we could pull from. He was born a freak. Raw strength, power. I grew up, I pulled out the DVD from Blockbuster. Watched it with Papa Ooch and this one. As a kid. And I'm like, this guy is phenomenal. That's why I loved Broly. Then he got 2 more movies. How many movies fucking Gohan marqueed? You know what I'm saying? Like, come on. Like, I got my reasons. But I know I can point out the flaws. I point out all the fucking flaws and all the shit that I will understand, like, with a character. With all the shit that makes them great. All the shit that makes them bad. And it's not even that this is bad. It's the part that people just don't want to accept. That Gohan is a great character. He was written in such a way where it's going to make you as a fan want to see more because he has that talent. And the fact that he could, but it's a choice. It's all on him. If one day they want to write him where he goes through a whole fucking phase of changing, whatever, then that's great. Then we'll talk about it when that happens. But good luck.
Right.
That's all I can say.
Right.
Is good luck. Because Toriyama, listen. As far as I'm concerned, the MVPs of that movie was fucking the Gammas and Piccolo.
Yes, sir.
And Pan. I loved Pan. Pan was a great character in that fucking film. Cute as fuck. I loved her. I was like, she's the next Goku. Easily. She was more interested in training than go look back at Gohan. Mr. Piccolo, I don't want to die. Look at Pan. Piccolo, teach me the commandment. Get the fuck out of here, man. Gohan is not it. He was never it. Like, he was never it on the sense of, like, like, people want Gohan to be Goku. It's not happening.
Not gonna happen, bro.
It's not happening.
But Gohan's a mama's boy, and mama wants him in the books, and that's what he grew up, like, you know, like that. That's what was ringing through his head, and now he's a young scholar. We see he doesn't care about turning Super Saiyan. He wants to see why these ants turn Super Saiyan.
Yeah, but even I used to think the same exact shit, but honestly, dude, it was always written in stone that Gohan, like, it wasn't Chi-Chi's fault. Like, she definitely pushed that, but Gohan
she pushed it,
always said he was like, oh, I want to be a scholar.
Exactly.
He said, nah, my mom wants. No, He said,
right.
I want to be the very best at no. Nah, he wasn't Ash Ketchum. Oh my god. But yeah, no, that's it. Look at Pan, guys. Take all that energy towards Gohan. Look at Pan. That's your next best fucking hope, because she got all the promise. I'm telling you, she can be. Oh no, she's not gonna have the first female Super Saiyan title no more. Damn, I was about to say that, but I forgot about Kale and Caulifla. Oh well, next time. Ha! But anyway, freaking, let me do these Patreon shoutouts, unless you guys got anything else.
I mean, hey, first for Universe 7.
Okay, yeah, that's something. All right, so Patreon shoutouts. If you guys want to hear your name shout out at the end of these episodes, feel free. Hit us up at Full Power Podcast over on Patreon and become a Tier 3. Tier 3 members or higher are going to hear their names shouted out at the end of these episodes. So, if you want to join the likes of Mr. Jarek Rivera. Shout out to Jarek. Appreciate the patronage as always. Thank you for sticking it out. Alongside Soul Awakens. Oh, freaking be awoke, be woken, just like these two. In addition to our boy, the one, the only, Juice, my man, over there in Japan. Listen, we have fans internationally, and I'm not just talking about Juice, but we are an international podcast. Okay, we got people listening from all sorts of countries. Got fans all over the world. So shout out to the Full Power Podcast. Shout out to you guys for making this, for bringing us to where we're at. We're almost at 1,000. So, and that's on the YouTube, obviously. So as soon as we get 1K on the YouTube channel, we will do another live episode for you guys. So if you missed out on that episode, definitely go back and check it out. It was a lot of fun to do, and I'm sure the next one will be just as fun, if not more fun, because we'll more than likely get our boy Geekdom 101, yes, the Geekdom, back here on the podcast, the secret fourth co-host of this podcast. So yeah, so of course, another thing, fullpowerpod@gmail.com with your comments, questions, concerns, business inquiries, and fan art. That is fullpowerpod@gmail.com, and the Twitter @fullpowerpod. Brother Ooze, you got anything to leave with the people at home?
Stay fresh, stay clean. Don't get your bloodlines. The bloodlines right, fellas. Get the bloodlines right. Yeah, that's it. That's all I gotta say, to be honest.
Okay. Kaisan, how about you?
Yeah, everyone gotta stay clean, stay inside, all that good shit. And you know what? The best way for you to keep your primal lights in check is to not dilute your bloodlines. So,
in other words, if you're a D, don't marry a D, cause your kids will be D. Hey.
Oh my god.
All right, everybody, it's been your boy Ooch, the lethal one, brother Ooch, and the homie of all the Kais, Kai San. Make sure you guys like and share and subscribe and hit us up on Twitter and all that good stuff. Support links will be in the description as always, and make sure y'all taking care of yourselves. May the power protect. Keep it locked with it right here on this podcast. Stay safe, stay clean, stay the hell inside. We'll see you guys next time.